Einstein, the ultimate genius who blessed the world with his iconic theories, kinda knew his brain might become a major obsession after he passed. So, he legit asked for his body to be buried right after death. But plot twist, someone couldn't resist the curiosity. A doctor, super obsessed with getting into the nitty-gritty of Einstein's mind, straight up stole his brain. Wild, right? He then went full mad scientist mode, slicing the brain into like 240 tiny pieces, hoping to crack the code of Einstein's brilliance. For decades, researchers kept digging and studying those pieces, but honestly, they weren't finding anything groundbreaking. It was like, bro, where's the magic? Then, out of nowhere, one study finally dropped a bombshell on the world and changed everything we thought we knew. Einstein totally knew the world would be obsessed with his brain after he died, so he made it clear he wanted his body cremated. But guess what? When he passed away on April 13th, 1955, things got a little shady. During the autopsy, Dr. Thomas Harvey straight up snatched Einstein's brain without permission. Dude was so determined to study it that he risked and even lost his job at Princeton Hospital. Later on, Einstein's son, Hans Albert, eventually gave Dr. Harvey the green light to research the brain officially. Dr. Harvey went all in. He chopped the brain into 240 pieces and kept them stashed away in his basement. Major red flag for his marriage, though, because his wife was not vibing with a dead genius's brain chilling downstairs. She would literally threaten him, saying she'd toss the brain out if he didn't get his act together. The constant drama at home eventually ended in a divorce. After things fell apart, Dr. Harvey packed up Einstein's brain and dipped to Wichita, Kansas, where he snagged a job as a medical supervisor. In his free time, he kept grinding, trying to crack the mystery behind Einstein's brain. No cap, dude was obsessed. Over the years, he couldn't really settle. He kept switching jobs and bouncing from city to city, still carrying those brain pieces along like some weird side quest. Even after grinding for years, Dr. Harvey couldn't pull off any major breakthroughs with Einstein's brain. Instead of becoming famous, he took a massive L. His medical license got straight up canceled. When the brain was first swiped, it would have been smart to send different sections to top-tier brain scientists for a deep dive. Luckily, that idea finally kicked off in 1985, about 30 years after the brain had been taken. Over the next 28 years, a bunch of researchers went all in, running tons of studies to figure out what made Einstein's brain so next level. The investigations finally spilled the tea. Einstein's brain wasn't built like everyone else's. It had a bunch of differences, but the biggest glow-up was found in the corpus callosum. Quick science drop. The human brain is split into two halves. Each side controls the opposite side of your body. So, like, your right brain runs your left side, and your left brain runs your right side. The corpus callosum is the bridge that connects the two halves and keeps them vibing together. In Einstein's case, the structure of his corpus callosum was totally unique, making his brain kinda supercharged. Imagine typing with both hands on a keyboard or your phone, your left hand smashing keys on one side, and your right hand killing it on the other, both in perfect sync. That's the kind of next-level brain coordination Einstein had going on. Imagine you're typing, and your left hand messes up. Boom, your right hand instantly hits backspace and fixes it. That's your brain flexing. Basically, when your right brain catches a mistake, it signals your left brain to jump in and fix it. The magic behind all that coordination? It's the corpus callosum, the bridge linking the two brain halves. And guess what? Einstein's corpus callosum was way bigger than the average person's. Thanks to that supersized connection, Einstein's left and right brains could collab like a dream team, helping him tackle crazy, complicated problems. Plus, his brain wasn't just about size. It also had a rare structure that helped his neurons fire like absolute pros. Because of all that insane brain power, Einstein could straight up solve tough math problems in his head. No calculator needed, no cap. A study found that Einstein's brain weighed about 1,230 grams, while the average human brain clocks in around 1,400 grams. Yeah, lighter. But don't get it twisted. Even though his brain was a bit lighter, the outer layer was thinner, meaning he actually had more neurons packed in there. Basically, his brain was built different, literally. Einstein's math and science game was so strong that he literally made his teachers sweat. Every time he asked a question, it was sometimes so deep they had no clue how to even answer. From early on, little Einstein wasn't just trying to pass class. He had major goals. He dreamed of coming up with one simple equation that could explain the entire universe. And honestly, that mission became his whole life's vibe. By the time Einstein hit 26, he dropped 4 mind-blowing papers that legit shook the whole world. He later scored a PhD and even snagged a Nobel Prize for his insane contributions to science. Honestly, without his work, science would be missing some major pieces. Some experts are convinced that Einstein's brain was built different from the start, because he always had that hunger to find answers to to every single question bouncing around in his head. That constant grind helped his brain grow in a totally unique way. Today, pieces of Einstein's brain are still around, preserved on microscopic slides at the Mutter Museum in America.